we'll shout out her too.
Yo, 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 what is going on? It is your boy, Brandon from Audio Addiction. Thank you for joining us for yet another K pop deep dive. We're talking about SHINee tonight, a long contested group, but we're finally doing it. And of course, I'm joined by one of my lovely co hosts, Therese. How's it going, Therese?
Hey, going good. I saw our friend Sierra's live today, so I'm sending her some little chat stuff.
Shout outs to Shout outs to Sierra. You might see her on an up and coming video, I'm sure. I know she wants to come back on, so let us know a group we should deep dive in. The last time we did it was on Billy, so shout outs to Billy. But if you are new here, I am baby to K-pop, and I am going to be talking about probably one of the more iconic boy groups that we have not jumped into yet. So I'm pretty excited about it. Unfortunately, Alex is taking a break for the week. You know, send the prayers. You know, the guy, he's all right. He's not dying. So just give him his salutes. But yeah, I I'm not a baby. I guess I'm not really a baby anymore, as I've been doing this. I'm a toddler. Okay, I that's fair. I'll take that. Not quite.
Toddler is appropriate, yeah.
I'm graduating. I'm making it work. But very excited. This is like I said, this is a long contested group that I know a lot of people have recommended for us to check out, and it feels very appropriate that we would be checking them out. Before our large month of BTS. Which, if you want to come join us for that, be very down, be very sick, and we would be very stoked if you joined us. So perfect, perfect, perfect. But yeah, super pumped. We're gonna be getting into. I think Therese put the playlist together, so I don't know what songs we're gonna be jumping into, but I'm gonna give the floor to Therese. Therese, what songs are you gonna be listening to tonight?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sad Alex isn't making it. I was hoping he knew a little bit more about SHINee than I do. I have like I have like a very base knowledge. I've listened to most of their music. I feel like a lot of K-pop fans have, even if they haven't realized it.
Fair enough.
Um, I've watched some of their variety. Key is hilarious. I've watched some of the dramas that oh my god, I'm blanking on their names now. see guys, this is the level we're at. This is the level we're at. Um,
It's all right, Therese. We'll give you the birthday pass.
Minho, I've seen some of the dramas that Minho is in.
Okay.
I've listened to all of their solo stuff, and of course, as it comes out. But I don't think I paid a ton of attention to them releasing stuff until like their most recent one, which was a huge comeback,
Oh.
which was hard. I want to say hard carry. It wasn't hard carry. Um,
I don't think it's hard carry if I had to
no, no.
if I had to guess.
Is it just hard? The album hard.
Wow.
Okay.
What a
Okay.
name.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I'm a huge fan. I've been wanting to do a deep dive into them because I know how iconic they are, and I think their music really holds up. Like out of
Ooh.
all of the older groups we've done, to put in perspective a little, because we call them an older group. SHINee debuted around the same time as like One Direction, which kind of like throws everyone off because they think of SHINee as like
Wow.
a super veteran, like older group, but really like not that old. um
Old in K-pop time, I'd argue.
I guess.
I feel like they move out. I feel like K-pop, at least from my perspective, as kind of a newbie still. I feel like K-pop and like artists amongst K-pop just move at a lightning pace. There's always
It's
like
true.
some new group that is coming out that is pushing the generation further further along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think they actually debuted a few years earlier than One Direction, but that was kind of
Okay.
given to me. Maybe I was thinking like they're the same age.
Oh. Okay.
But no, they're definitely for sure princes of K-pop,
Mm.
veterans. Yeah, we saw Minho in the G music video when we were doing the Girls'
We
Generation
did.
stuff.
Yeah. You're right.
They're under the same label. They're all SM. Uh, yeah, I feel like that's all the knowledge I really have. um, but I am excited to learn more and to get to know their fifth member because they have five members. And uh, they now have four. Just I don't know how to say it because it's really sad, but one of the members took his own life.
Oh.
It's still a huge like heartbreaker. So we get to appreciate him for the first few music videos, and then at some point we will dive into all of their solo stuff. But for now, as I'm trying to pull up my playlist,
Ooh.
for today, we will only go into Replay, Love Like Oxygen, Amigo, Juliet, Ring Ding Dong, Lucifer, Hello, Sherlock, Dream Girl, Why So Serious, Everybody, and View.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Very nice.
it's gonna be a great time. Also, one of my friends is staying over, so if you see someone walking around in the background or just hanging out on the couch, it might be her. She does not listen to K-pop, but I left the speakers open so that she could talk about it if she wanted to.
Get a comment.
She usually has some
You just see her shaking her head in the back like, nah,
yes,
that idiot.
She has some pretty funny reactions that are they would trigger some K-pop stands. But I find them very funny because she's still open to listening to the music. So that's all I ask.
Well, we get a secret third member tonight. Need to hear him ace. Well, very cool. We have a lot of people in chat, so thank you for joining us tonight. If you are a fan of SHINee and you are watching part 1 on YouTube, come join us. We'll be doing it back to back. We're doing part 1 tonight and part 2 tomorrow on Wednesday. So I'm going to try to get a part 1 ASAP so people can watch it and join us for part 2 tomorrow. I know we're doing a back to back. And then I have something I'll talk about a little bit later on that maybe I'll do Friday since Alex is taking the week off. Maybe I'll jump on for some stuff for a Friday stream. So keep you posted.
I think the field of view is JB, so
gotta know the area, but very, very cool. Well, we're gonna hello. Anyway, we are gonna get into the first one. This one is Replay. Let's see what this one's all about. This is debut, right, Therese?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go.
남자들이 가만 안 둬 흔들리는 그녀의 맘 사실 알고 있어 그녀에게 사랑은 한순간의 느낌일 뿐 뭐라 해도 나에게 삶의 everything 그녀는 어디가 부담스러운가 봐 날 바라보는 눈빛이 말해주잖아 And I think I'm gonna hate it girl 끝이 다가오는 걸 가슴이 말해준다 누가 뭐래도 난 너무 예뻐 그녀를 보면 난 미쳐 하지만 이젠 지쳐 Replay 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 너만을 할겨 아파서 이젠 맘을 고쳐 다가올 이별엔 Replay 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 yeah. 누나 나의 MVP 부러움에 뿌듯했지 늘 시선 집중 그녀와 함께 나는 so cool 제발 이 손을 놓지 말자던 나의 다짐은 어느 순간부터 거짓인 걸 알아
I like that.
러브하는 몸짓이 말하고 있잖아 Wanna feel it right 지나가오는 걸 가슴이 소리친다 이별 앞에서 하지만 이젠 지쳐 You make me wanna 내 맘을 핥혀 I need it We need a replay 그녀는 아직까지 누구와 진실된 사랑의 맛을 본 적이 없는 게 분명해. 아쉽게도 그녀는 아직거린 나에게 진실된 사랑의 마음 그걸 받을 수 없는 시간은 너무 예뻐. 그녀를 보는 나는 하지만 이젠 지쳐. Replay I need a replay. 나는 Baby I need you. Replay yeah 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 yeah. 그녀를 보는 내 맘 견딜 수 없을 거야.
Ooh. Oh, I thought we were getting more. Just the SM outro. All right, cool. Well, that was SHINee, the first track. Replay if you're just joining us. I guess I'll start since I'm toddler now. I've graduated.
Yeah.
I'm no longer baby. We've graduated to toddler. You ever think of one song that's just like iconic without even listening to it? This is what that was like the immediate thought that I was just like, man, this just feels iconic, you know? Like there's something inherently just the way it started off. I was like, I feel like a lot of people love this song and hold it in very like high esteem, you know? It definitely gives like light R&B, which I'm always about. I've obviously never heard this song before, so it was cool to experience it. I also want to say I'm a little PTSD'd because I used to have that like coconut haircut as a kid, and yeah, it was like looking in a mirror. So I was kind of feeling.
Did you have it in like 2008? Like maybe you were on trend.
I had it. Oh, man, I had to have been in like high school. I'll have to look. I'm gonna go look on my phone after this for a really old photo of me.
Maybe you were on trend. Maybe you were on SHINee trend.
I was not on trend. Some people had mistaken me for like an Asian version of Justin Bieber when he had this swoop, you know, like the side hair swoop.
True.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Not very good, but
I know what you're talking about.
But in terms of the song, besides the PTSD, I love the song. Instrumentation was like very clean, and I know I have mentioned that in terms of previous groups that we've talked about that have, you know, a long history of music, but I felt like the instrumentation just kind of took a little bit of a backseat, which I'm totally fine with because there was enough vocal ad libs and like just insane vocal like gymnastics going on in this track that fully took my time away from it. I don't know if I really could have picked one that stood out. They were all like incredible. I guess there's maybe one specific person in the group that had like kind of more of a like interesting like low to like mid-range tone that had kind of like a little bit of a vibrato to his voice. So if you know, let me know. But I like their voice was very sick. But yeah, the chorus of this was super super nostalgic for something that I've never heard of in my entire life. I was like, man, I'm gonna have that stuck in my head. And also their choreography was fire. Enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. Very good. This is a 10 out of 10. I don't think we can go up from here. I don't know.
It's really tough because I think you're right. I think this is like the most iconic K-pop song in existence. I don't think that's an overstatement. I don't think that's an overstatement.
Overstatement, yeah.
It's definitely like one of the best debuts. One of those debut songs that I always come back to, and it's so old now, but it's not like it's not that old. It's just like think about how many groups you actually go back and listen to their debut song. It's
yeah, not a lot.
Few. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one in a few. Maybe like no, even New Jeans. I don't listen to Attention as much as I listen to Replay.
I don't know.
Honestly, and
I
that's
went
like
through
one of the newer groups.
their discography today, so I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
say
yeah.
that. Yeah, I go and listen to that.
I still love it, but I think I love this one a ton.
That's
And
fair.
I think you're
Yeah.
right. It's the simplicity, it's the R&B feels. Um it's not super dated. Like if anything it might be dated in the little like doo 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 like that little synth sound. But it's not like over the top. It's exactly where it needs to be. Um no more dream. I listen to that one a lot, but
Oh.
replay, come on. Replay it's so hard. It's
I'll
like,
hear that in like a week, so I'll be
yeah.
stoked.
Chase Me from Dreamcatcher, those are good
That's
too.
fair. That's also a classic.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I think
Yeah.
someone mentioned that Taemin didn't actually Taemin, who's the youngest and he was kind of like the center of the group, he didn't record any lines for this, which is kind of crazy.
Hmm.
You'll get to know Taemin. You'll know who Taemin is after
Oh,
the end of this.
I'm sure.
I think the vocals that stood out to me the most were Keys. I really like his
Ooh. Okay.
tonal quality. And Victoria from FX was in this music video. Cool.
Ooh. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Also, I want to shout out to Minnow because he went to the Taylor Swift concert this past year and he posted a story. And it was what the chorus of the song, Numa Nuna Nomo Yepo, it means like older girl, you are so pretty. And he he went to the Taylor Swift concert and he posted a video or something with the caption Nuna Nomo Yepo. It was iconic. So iconic.
Is that true? Or is it just was it just like just funny, like a goof?
It was funny, but it was
Oh,
also
okay.
true.
Oh, I didn't know.
Taylor Swift is older than him.
That's
And
what
I
I was
think,
at. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Yeah. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Girl. Okay,
Maybe it was
Gunky.
like, I don't know.
I like some of these cool comments. Gondo says we should check out. Taemin talked about it on his Lee Mujin service episode, I think. So I'll have to go watch that. And then Gunky says Girls' Generation has a more iconic debut. Hey, listen, that's fair. You know.
Yeah.
We're not throwing stones at glass houses, you know. All right, Lee Mujin's service has over. Oh my God. All right, well,
I'm sure.
maybe I'll do a deep dive on Lee Mujin's service. I'm just kidding. That would take me forever. I don't think I'd be able to come up with, an entire series for that. That'd be nuts. But maybe we'll do something. We'll do a fun stream. But we're gonna move on to the next one. The next one we have here on our list is let me scroll down here. Love Like Oxygen. Also, I wanted to point out this comment. This comment was great. It says, "Don't trust a K-pop stan who doesn't know this song." And
You're trustworthy now, Brandon.
I'm trustworthy now, guys. I've made it. I respect that. That was the first comment that I saw, and I was like, okay, now I'm in good company. After I've completed listening to it, now I can be like, in fact, I will thumbs it up because I believe it now.
Yeah.
All right, cool. This is Love Like Oxygen. Let's rock. Interesting start.
떨어졌겠지 듯한 투명한 내게 달콤한 동물 퍼지듯 하얗게 얼어붙은 내 오랜 상처가
I was gonna say, give it Michael Jackson.
잡은 듯할 때 파고드는 그롬에 비는 날카로운 산소 같은 난 너만 들이쉬면 다시 내뱉을 수 없어 이 잔인한 고통 속에 멈춰봐도 하얗게 질리도록 달려온 것만큼 너란 사랑의 목이 말라 잡은 듯할 때 스며드는 서퍼의 습격 이 부드러운 산소 같은 너난 너만 들이쉬면 다시 내뱉을 수 없어 이 잔인한 고통 속에 내가 죽어가고 있잖아 얼음 같던 사랑 달콤했던 고통 물결 같던 나의 진심은 얼음 같던 유혹 달콤했던 눈물 아름답게 날 주고 산소 같은 너난 너만 들이쉬면 다시 내뱉을 수 없어 이 잔인한 고통 속에 내가 죽어가고 있잖아 내 사랑의 아픔 위독한 슬픔 잊어버린 나의 얼굴 속에 흐르는 물 날아가버린 결국 날 버린 나를 갈라버린 누구야 그대 없이 숨이 막혀 갈수록 짙어 산소 같은 내게 산소 같은 너
All right, cool. That was SHINee, Love Like Oxygen. If you are joining us tonight on the SHINee Deep Dive. Very sick. Therese, have you heard this one before?
This is a first for me, fam.
Ooh, let's go.
I'm so glad that I saved some of my reactions for today because I kept going in like dipping my toe like, oh, I want to listen to this album. No, but that was something.
That was something. Yeah, for sure.
I gotta say, when it started out so aggressive, it was a little too much for me.
I
was
saw
taken
your
aback. I was
face
like,
and I
"Whoa."
was cracking up.
Like, I don't know what they were trying to sell me, but I didn't know how to close my door because they kept their foot in it, you know?
They were like a salesman. They're like, "Come on, Therese, come on, buy some SHINee stock. Come on, let's go."
Oh, I mean, definitely a different sort of vibe. It was a lot more focused on each of the individual members rather than
Yeah.
having that like collaborative sound, I guess. They got a lot more distinguishable parts, so it made it a little easier to like pick out their voices and stuff. I really liked that. Definitely Junghyun, I did not realize the kind of voice that he had, or maybe I did and I just didn't match it with like what I was hearing on Spotify versus who I was seeing in front of me. So really cool. Definitely got to hear some Taemin in here. I've missed Taemin. And I didn't realize that like Minho and was it Key doing some rapping?
Yeah, Minho and
that kind
Key.
of surprised me. I don't know why. But I like their music video set too. It's really cute, like the colorful curtains and stuff. Like
Yeah, it's true.
they were in a bunch of different rooms with their different styles, and they each had their own color at some point.
They did,
I know,
yeah.
but like I know Minho's the main rapper, but for some reason it just doesn't line up. Maybe because I'm so used to him as like in dramas, you know? Like, it's hard to imagine that guy rapping in person. Because I'm limited in the number of SHINee music videos I've seen, so I don't know all of the members totally by their performance part in SHINee. This is still pretty new.
I'm limited by the groups that Therese and Alex show me, so I have no concept on like K dramas or really anything. So we'll be getting into some K-drama stuff on the Patreon, I'm sure, very soon. So not to tease that, but overall, it's cool. Were you done, Therese? I didn't want to run over your
I think I'm done.
comment. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I had much else to say.
Well, luckily, before we hopped on, I did take some notes on who's who, so now I don't have to keep looking or blind Therese with my Discord screen. So, but I thought this one was very interesting compared to the first song, Replay. This one had like a cool, like funky bass to it, which if you know me, I love a good funky bass, and I feel like they definitely brought that out in this song. But I will agree. I think Youthful made the comment in chat about this having like a very Michael Jackson type feel to it, especially I think it was Junghoon. I feel like his vocals felt very like MJ-esque in this song, which was interesting. Definitely something that I wasn't really expecting too much, but I think it was cool to hear that. As well as that, I was also curious on how they were going to incorporate rap into it, because when I had saw that they had a lead rapper and a main rapper in this group, I was like, how are they going to incorporate this into like early SHINee stuff, And I thought they did it pretty well. I was pleasantly surprised at how well it worked. But as well as that, I think this was also a really good showcase of their vocals, which I feel like is, I would argue is probably one of their strong suits as a group. I also really enjoyed just kind of how layered out the vocals were, where you can pick people out more, like, certainly, I would argue, like there's just something about each one of their vocal tones that is unique to them. And I think arguably compared to like maybe more modern K-pop groups, I feel like it's a little bit easier to distinguish that. So not to say that again, not to say that like modern K-pop doesn't have good vocals. I think every generation has some really great vocals, but in terms of like being able to distinguish individual voices, I feel like they're doing a really great job of that. But yeah, I feel like the instrumentation is very similar to the first song. Not too much to discuss. I just feel like it was well-rounded. It's very simple, but I think it does serve the song and obviously serves their vocals very well. Just kind of is a good like base to build off of what SHINee is. So I think it makes me more excited to get into, I guess, more current SHINee stuff comparatively to what we're listening to now. Like I always love seeing the evolution of groups, so I'm curious to see, this is where they're at now. Where are they going to be when we finish part 2, So
That's the fun part, yeah.
That's the fun part. But yeah, this was great, and the choreo was fun, very light. I like that they all had individual colors to kind of distinguish them. But yeah, overall good stuff. Youthful says Reno Nakaswan, if I pronounce that really badly, I'm sorry. Choreographed this song. What was that, Therese?
Nakasone?
Nakasene? Okay. Sorry, I again butchered it. I'm really bad.
You're doing great. I shouldn't laugh.
I'm not. This is not good. This is not good. Anyway, she choreographed this for plenty of big K-pop artists as a backup dancer for artists like Britney Spears, Justin Bieber, etc. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Very nice. It's Japanese. Yeah, I did real poor. English is not my first language here. Anyway.
Well, you were in English.
all of my speaking tone is bad. It's very bad. Anyway, we're going to keep moving on here. This next one is Amigo. Have you heard this one, Therese, or no?
I have. I listened to this album.
A lot?
Too many bops.
Okay, cool. We'll get into Amigo then.
I haven't seen the music. steal his heart?
Oh no, he's a heartless now.
Wallet.
Cold heart, baby. Cold eyes, baby. Let's go. 만났다, 반했다, 그녀에게 반했다. 처음 보는 섹시. 나를 봐. 와 차갑다, 차갑다. 얼음 공주 오셨다. 하지만 섹시. 내가 다 달려가. 도전은 늘 즐겁다. 하지만 세상은 만만하지 않았다. 그녀보다 내가 미쳐. 일이 손에 안 잡혀. 여기 내 나는 붙여. 어떻게 나는 자존심을 던져. 누군가 쓰러져. 그대 가진 기분 최고. 죽겠어. 왔을까 어쩌다 그녀를 한번 그랬다면 이미 난 slave. 넌 완벽해 내 인생의 꼭지점. 난 너를 원해. 돌아봐 멈춰봐 내게 기회를 줘야 돼. 속빛남 벗해남 비교마라 나는 완소남. 그녀보다 내가 미쳐. 일이 손에 안 잡혀. 여기 내 나는 붙여. 어떻게 나는 자존심을 던져. 누군가 쓰러져. 그대 가진 기분 최고. 죽겠어. Hey I don't know you 그냥 모르지만 그녀를 원해. 나를 뿌리쳐도 근데 진짜로 원해. 남자들은 모두 힘든 늑대가 같다고. 엄마들의 경험 담아 믿지 말라고. 미모까지 너도 숭배받아 마땅. 너는 네 곁에서 사랑받아 마땅. 어른발이 서린 눈에 힘을 불어줘. 이제 날 지켜봐 맡겨봐 소리 없고. 지켜봐 맡겨봐 세상 없어도 난 절대 내 여자 하나 끝까지 사랑해줄 그런 멋진 나. 그녀보다 내가 미쳐. 일이 손에 안 잡혀. 여기 내 나는 붙여. 어떻게 나는 자존심을 던져. 누군가 쓰러져. 그대 가진 기분 최고. 죽겠어. 그녀보다 내가 미쳐. 일이 손에 안 잡혀. 여기 내 나는 붙여. 어떻게 나는 자존심을 던져. 누군가 쓰러져. 그대 가진 기분 최고. 죽겠어. 공주 같은 눈빛 말고 한 번쯤은 웃어도 봐요. 번쯤만 내게 줘봐요. 그날 바로 그 너의 모든 복은 절고 얼어붙어. Baby, she alright. Cold eyes, baby, I like that girl. Cold eyes, baby.
Interesting. All right. That was SHINee Amigo. Amigo. Whatever. I don't know. Not very good at this whole English thing. So. Anyway, I guess I'll start since I haven't heard this one. This one was interesting. I feel like I'll probably have to give this one another spin. This wasn't hidden that it wasn't hidden like the other ones. I feel, it's not. I will say it's not I will agree with Tay in the chat. It was not predictable, and I think I respect I respect the gusto. You know,
Lots of gusto.
lots of gusto. Yeah, mucho gusto. But I thought this one was interesting, and the reason why I think the synths are like super, in the words of Therese, crunchy. You know, they are just like murdered out.
This isn't even crunchy. This is like grainy.
This is like
deep fried.
This is like a deep fried meme. If they put a deep fried meme song, this is what I think of. There was interesting like auto tune, which I thought was odd. Just because I feel like they're very talented vocalists, so to add auto tune onto somebody that's like, I kind of attribute it similarly to like T-Pain. You know, T-Pain uses a lot of auto tune in his music, but he's a fucking phenomenal singer. You know, like he doesn't need the auto tune. He just does it because, you know, hey, it's cool. You know, I respect it, but I'm like, man, that man can sing. You know, and I feel like that's the same thing I feel about SHINee. I did like the rap section. I thought that was fun. Kept the energy up. I did see you full comment a few times that it gave me Justin Timberlake vibes, and I can't unhear it now. Especially in the, I would say in the chorus more specifically is where I can kind of hear that, like, I'm bringing sexy back, like similar kind of like vocal tone. Synths are kind of in the same like
I have like the
category.
same beat.
Same beat, yeah. It's, and I'm curious to see in terms of time frame where they land at, if chicken or the egg kind of situation. But not to say that either one of them stole from each other, um, but yeah, overall, I thought it was decent. I wasn't like fully on board with it, but maybe it'll fit contextually in the release, because I think I saw a few people say it was a part of a re-release, I believe. So.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
repackage. It's funny you guys said Justin Timberlake because the first thing in my mind was Britney Spears, which they're all like
Britney Spears.
Womanizer
Okay,
or like
okay.
Give Me More,
That's
which
fair.
they're all
Okay.
in the same like time
Time
period. I
period, yeah.
definitely heard Justin Timberlake as well. Yeah, yeah. I think it could have been just like popular stuff of the time. But I was kind of into it. I think in the context of it being today, you could listen to this and be like, "Oh, someone was definitely going for this time period kind of sound."
That's
And
okay.
at the time, I think it was just, what was either trendy or the kind of music they wanted to make. But if you listen to it now, it's like, "Oh yeah, I miss this kind of synth, and I miss when they use the auto tune to go like, what?" I missed that. And then you can sort of gaslight yourself into liking the song. And I think that's what I ended up doing. It's definitely not my favorite SHINee song, but it definitely has a place. And I feel like that place is strictly 2000, like early 2000s, 2010s. And if you want
It
to travel
belongs in
back
that
in time, you
box.
can listen to it. Yeah.
Therese is putting this song in timeout. That's a
Nah, it
no.
can stay
Okay.
here, but
Okay.
like it can try to play with the big boys. We'll see how far it gets.
Yeah.
But
Oh
I like keeping it in this time period. Hey, you can still legit like
Hey,
this song.
yeah, yeah. You fool. We're
I'm
not
about
we're
it.
not dogging on you because you like this song. I respect your gusto. That you enjoy it.
Do I think like this kind of sound will come back? Honestly,
Pro-
maybe.
Potentially, yeah. It is
Give us
very
another 10
cyclical.
or so years and we'll see what ends up getting popular.
Oh my god. I wanted to give a shout outs for a few comments. Prism says Amigo is like a repack song that a lot of fans don't really care about, to be honest, because you can tell it's a product of its time. Same about RDD, but RDD has the meme factor that makes it hold up better. Interesting. Okay. I haven't seen said meme, so can't confirm or deny on that. Um, Gunky, I'm sorry about the sub. I tried to look for sub, but it put it in Spanish, and if you want to read it in Spanish, then go on ahead. But I feel like that wouldn't have worked out too well. Um, and then Prism also said the members hated when SM added auto tune to their vocals. They felt it was insulting to them, but was very trendy at the time. That I can see that. I'm curious, Prism, if if they came around to that or not. Like if that was like an older comment, and they're like, now it's like, okay, it makes sense for time frame or something. I'm curious if they hold any like resentment for this song.
I'm sure if they
Currently.
did, they would be vocal about it at this point. Like, I don't know if they're worried too much about what SM thought of their 2000s releases.
Well, are they out of contract now? Are they like done?
Oh, wait, this is news. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I had no idea. I was just asking.
Um,
Um,
so we know for sure that Key and Minho have renewed their contract,
with the SM.
but I don't think Taemin renewed.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay.
yeah. So Taemin, wait, tour with Vivid's company, really?
Huh. Interesting.
That's impressive. Is it one? Wait, how do we say
That's a.
ONW? I honestly don't know. I'm a reader. Taemin left. Taemin joined BPM. Oh, new. Okay.
Oh, new. Okay. Oh, new.
I always read it like Wonwoo
One.
because I listen to One Us and One We.
No, no, Therese, we can't do this.
Oh,
I'm the
new.
only illiterate one here. Okay. Can't have two illiterate
Wonwoo,
people.
yeah, from 17. Yeah. Same guy.
Oh no! Stop, please. We can't.
Uh,
We know chat. We know we can meme with chat. We can't meme with comments.
So
on YouTube.
Taemin went to BPM, which is where Viviz is. And then Onu left, but we don't know where he went yet.
Oh, okay.
So they have 2 out of 4 current SHINee members. Which is kind of tea because
Oh,
SM losing SHINee is crazy.
kind of an L.
I'm sure it's hard, you know, it's hard to hold on to such a veteran group because they can make such high demands. Like they could be like, pay me $1 million a day, and they would have to because it's SHINee.
I
I don't
guess.
think they were demanding anything, but I think the contracts discussions definitely, like, they have a lot of power, so they can ask for certain things that SM can't give them.
Well, I think that's good because if it wasn't the case, then I feel like they would be just like under SM's foot, you know.
True.
So
They're still under SM as a group. Okay.
Okay. In terms of solo stuff, appreciate you, full. Jack Fury, thank you for joining. They comment, don't feel obligated to like Amigo. LOL. I agree.
All right.
Cool. Clixie, thanks for joining us as well. I know you typically join us for the variety shows, so very sick to have you in this one. Hot Take Tay says, it's an L, but let's be honest, SHINee was treated like the FX of their boy groups. I don't know what that's in reference to, so. Therese, do you know? You have any idea?
Good. They were treated
Oh,
not good.
okay. That's...
FX is the girl group of SM that
Yikes.
was ouch.
We
yes,
will...
gotta check out FX
we
at some
will...
point.
Our list continues to grow. I think the more videos we do, the more groups we keep adding to this
yes.
monumental list. I just want to get through BTS month, and then I think I don't want to say we're home free, but there's greener pastures now. Prism Nose says they are actually planning to have a group CB soon. Apparently, they just finished group concerts days ago. Cool.
I remember seeing news for that, and I was thinking, oh, should we maybe like hold out? But also, I want to listen to their discography now.
We'll come back. Well, I'm sure we'll have another couple parts for SHINee, so we will make our triumphant return to them. Youthful, I'm sure we have gotten comments about it. If not, then you'll be the first to recommend it, and then I'm sure 20,000 other people are gonna say, "Let's do it. You should do it." So, you know, if you speak it, they will come. That's how I realize this shit works. Speaking of more music, this is another SHINee track. This is Juliet. So, see what's up.
Yeah.
This synth.
Song for my Juliet. 역시 어두워 터질 듯한 눈불 너도 마찬가지 그녀에게 빛이 나는 법을 배워야 해 그녀를 보면 눈이 멀어버릴 거야 제발 기회를 줘요 오늘 눈맞이 안고 싶어서 내게 장난치는 것 같아 Juliet 영혼을 바칠게 So I got you Juliet 제발 날 받아줘요 Juliet 달콤히 죽었다 달콤한 때 달콤한 춤도 활활 불타오르는 유혹 립슨 독이라도 I'm lonely 그댈 지키는 기사도 유리병에 갇힌 사랑은 빨간 신호 그댄 이미 세상의 중심 나만 내 초점 하루 종일 장난치던 날 밀고 당기고 무너져도 내 온몸을 꽉찬 그대의 향기조차 멈출 수 없으니 내 심장 속에도 모두 다 깨져요 맘을 열어요 대하는지 스쳐 지나도 떨리는 가슴 방이라도 터지겠어 Juliet 영혼을 바치기 So I got you Juliet 제발 날 받아줘 Juliet 기쁨이 지나다 달콤하게 속삭여줘 아무 말도 안 해도 이미 모르고 있는 걸
Like this bridge.
그대 두 눈이 간절히 나를 원한다 했잖아요 이제 먹고 날 수 없어 널 쫓는 습관조차 참을 수 없는 중독처럼 퍼진다
Oh my god. So good.
Holding that note out. Let's go.
영혼을 바치네요 I wanna be with you my girl Juliet 내 사랑을 찬란하게 빛나 내 마음을 찬란하게 불러 내 마음을 찬란하게 빛나
Oh my god, we're gonna can't move into the next one. Not there yet. I gotta rewind that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was Juliet from SHINee. If you're just joining us tonight, very excited. Therese, I assume you haven't heard this one. Have you heard this one?
I've heard this one.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Okay.
This is one of those iconic ones.
Excuse me. I love that song. Juliet was great. We did get a couple comments saying that Prism says it's the first title track written by Jung. How do you pronounce it? That Junghyun? Okay. For the group, the instrumental demo originally is by Corbin Bleu, and SM bought it. What? It's a remake of Deal With It by Jay Sean and Corbin Bleu. Huh.
Haven't heard that name in a while.
I also have not heard that. Lena also said that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Iconic colored skinny jean pants. Yeah. I might know a thing or two about that because I may or may not have had that in my high school / middle school time. I'm going to try to block that out from entering into this conversation here because I don't want to answer any more questions. No further questions about that. But anyway, this song specifically was fun. I love the choreo. I also love that we got like a dance video. Anytime I get to see a choreo video, 10 out of 10. Love that. Song was very fun. Very, again, gave kind of a Michael Jackson sort of feel to it, which I've been about. You know, they've been crushing that sort of sound and vibe. So, been on board with that. I wanted to know who did like the vocal if there's someone specific that does a lot of the vocal ad-libbing and like crazy vocal stuff, because I wanted to know who did that like long note and then also who was doing like the ad-libs in that last chorus of the song, because that's sick. Okay. He is awesome. I love his vocal styling. Okay, cool. Well,
there was some harmonizing
harmony
going on too, right?
Yeah, there was.
I don't know if that was part of the performance, but
they're all good singers. Yeah, I don't want to say that one's better than the other, but man, what an incredible vocal talent. This was all. I also imagine this is like an iconic song that I would assume they played live and still probably do to some degree. This one definitely is. I would probably put there up there with some of my favorite SHINee songs we've heard tonight. I'm sure there's some great B sides. If you want to give me some recommendations, either if you're in chat or watching on YouTube, let me know because I will go give them a spin. But yeah, this was great. This is what I think of when I think of SHINee, which I'm totally on board with. So enjoying the vocal, enjoying like the vocal like gymnastics. You know, again, I know I
Mhm.
mentioned it in the first song replay, but I feel like it's so much a part of their like ethos as a group that they're just like, hey, we can flex. Let me do it. Let me cook. You know, and I'm glad that they just go for it. You know, there's nothing really holding them back to do it, and I feel like the song just kind of um, lends itself to doing that. So I appreciate that a lot. And again, you don't. I at least feel like you don't get to hear that as much or in this sort of degree. So it's nice to hear something like that more currently now in 2024, going back to some of these groups because it's been interesting to see my perspective on like obviously knowing newer groups and being like so enamored by some of these like insane vocal talents that I've just been unearthing with each deep dive. So, but yeah, SHINee's great. I think this is probably like I probably put this in like top 5 so far. You know, I probably put it up there. This one's great. Therese, what's your thoughts on this? Where you sit?
Well, I want to dive into your comment because you're unearthing these great vocalists, and I don't know if you remember back when we were distinguishing SM vocalists from
Yeah,
other kinds of vocalists. Are you starting to hear that now?
I am sorry. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy because like the amount of talent they must have had, like just a run of great talent. You know what I mean? Like I think that's what's really impressive to me is that, and I don't know, I imagine is SM one of like the first like bigger like
Yeah.
labels? Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can tell that they just had like the absolute chokehold on on
Mhm.
like everyone.
You're right. It's a lot of good talent, but I think they train their vocalists the same way
Oh
with a lot
yeah.
of the same like tried and true methods. So yeah, you can definitely hear it, especially when like if a new group debuts and one of the members was an SM trainee, you can usually hear it. You're like, oh
Pick it
yeah,
out. You're like,
yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
SM guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that happened with like Ampersand one or
Yeah. Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
groups we dove into. I was like, that's the SM trainee. Yeah.
Sticks out like a
Um,
sore thumb. Yeah.
yeah, it's been SM for probably the longest, and then yeah, the other big companies YG and JYP came around, and now Hybe. So it's been a journey for sure,
hmm
but yeah, I love this song. I call it iconic. I don't know if it was actually iconic. I feel
Hmm.
like I've heard it in more than one circumstance in the K-pop umbrella. I mostly also like that the song is Juliet and the album name is Romeo. So I always remember it
Oh.
as like Romeo and Juliet, so I know
Yeah.
what to look for. um, and I really like shout out to SM because they're able to grab all of the good songs and all of the like the songwriters of the time because that happened with Girls' Generation, right? With the Mercy
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So they were able to make another version of Mercy like around the same time that they were going to release it originally with Duffy. And now they are grabbing onto this one. I don't know if I've ever heard the Corbin Blue song. I don't know if many people have, but this was a good get on their part.
Woo! Yeah.
Like dang. And I think it's a really good ensemble sound to have like multiple people singing it, having those cool ad libs by Junghyun, and the rap that Minnow's getting. I'm getting used to it now. It's we're back into it. It's just it's still funny to me. Um,
I also
then
don't have the knowledge of watching a K drama and seeing him be like super
well,
serious and
and I'm
not
also
doing
like
rapping.
I'm also not of I think the majority where like a lot of older K-pop fans they know Minho, they know SHINee, they've probably seen them perform, and I just sort of put a blind eye to it because I was too busy watching K dramas. So But I feel like there's a lot of sounds in this song that don't feel like they should work together, but they work together because SHINee are such good singers,
Oh.
honestly. Like,
yeah.
there's a synth, and then there's some, like, spaceship noises, and then there's, like, strings in the background. I'm like, what is going on? But I'm into it. I'm ready to get abducted. Abducted by the SHINee aliens.
Don't say that. They're gonna come show up in chat or something. I don't know.
They can talk about the song. I'm down.
Okay, cool. SHINee, come on. We actually have them waiting. No, I'm kidding. That would be really sick, though.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, SHINee, come join us for part 2. Yeah. I don't know what you guys are doing now.
Also, guys, if you have like B-sides from these albums we're going through, go ahead and drop them because we have room tomorrow for a couple B-sides. Especially with Alex not here, I feel like we're missing half our commentary.
Don't bring it up. Makes me sad. Not that I don't like hanging out with Therese, you know. Therese and I are friends.
It's a different. I like the views he brings in. He keeps us nice and balanced.
Yeah. We're both on the chaotic scales, you know.
I'm over here like every song is legendary, and he's like, I don't know about that.
And meanwhile, I was like, I've never heard this song before.
Yeah, chat can keep me in line.
Chat, yeah. Reel us in, chat. I know you can do it. Anyway, speaking about, I don't know where I was segueing this to, but this next SHINee song is Ring Ding Dong. So, this is a pog.
Guys.
This is a poggers moment. All right. Cool. Let's get into an iconic SHINee track.
Anyone?
I don't.
내게 반해버린 내게 왜 이래 두렵다고 물러서지 말고 그냥 내게 맡겨봐라 어때 My lady Butterfly 너를 만난 첫 순간 눈이 번쩍 머리 스탑 베리딩동 울렸어 난 말야 멋진 놈 착한 놈 그런 놈은 아니지만 나름대로 괜찮은 bad boy 너는 마치 butterfly 너무 얕게 빠졌어 너무 순해 빠졌어 널 곁에 둬야겠어 더는 걱정 마 나만 믿어보면 되잖아 네가 너무 맘에 들어 놓칠 수 없는 걸 Baby 내 가슴을 멈출 수 oh crazy 너무 예뻐 견딜 수 oh crazy 너 아니면 필요 없다 crazy 나 왜 이래 콜라 so fantastic 콜라 so elastic fantastic
Oh my God, water!
털려 butterfly 날이 가면 갈수록 못이 박혀 너란 걸 헤어날 수 없다는 걸 나를 선택해 아무리키지 말고 선택해 내게 빠진 바보인 날 책임져야 돼 Baby 내 가슴을 멈출 수 oh crazy 너무 예뻐 견딜 수 oh crazy 너 아니면 필요 없다 crazy 나 왜 이래 난 착하디 착한 친구니 거리 너를 이해 못하겠어 넌 가끔씩 그런 무정 이미지를 탈피 이탈해봐 괜찮아
Intro there.
Break out, break out, break out, break out Ding 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 dong 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 사실 난 불안해 어떻게 날 보는지 정녕 내게 호감을 갖고 있는지 너라면 들부정할 수밖에 없어 돌이킬 수 없는 걸 Take 걸 절대 노란 대답하 나 괜찮은 맘 잘한다 내가 미쳐버리지
Holy shit. That was Ring Ding Dong by SHINee. If you're just tuning in, thanks for joining. Much love to you. But obviously Therese has heard this song. I have not, and my god, what a song. This is a song and a half, I will say. Oh my god.
Give us all of your immediate thoughts, Brandon.
First of all, that ring ding dong is gonna get stuck in my fucking head now for the next week. In a good way. I want to preface in a good way. Okay, so first preface, I was not feeling it for the first chorus. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, this is gonna be crazy. Then we got to the second chorus and I was like, you know what, actually, it's kinda good. And then once we got into the last chorus, I was like, nah, this is good. I like this. You know, it's like I felt like I got beat into submission. You know, it's like SHINee came up behind me and just were like, you're gonna love this song. Everyone in the fan base loves this song. You also have to love this song. I don't care if you don't feel like it's, you know, held up or whatever. You have to love this song. But no, this was great. I was having a true blast. It was, oh my god, it was just like sensory overload, which I feel like I haven't gotten yet. But at some point, I feel like in a deep dive, we get into that point where my brain starts to, you know, the gears start to turn. And I felt like with this song, I was like about halfway through, and I was like, nope, I get it. You know, it makes sense. The auto tune I thought was really nice, but I also appreciate there was definitely some moments where they didn't go for like a lot of auto tune. Like there was definitely some moments where they just had like normal vocals and just like, and then they incorporated like auto tune later on and stuff. So I thought it was stacked very nicely where it just wasn't like an entire song just drenched in auto tune. So I appreciate that. Which again, that's not a diss. I do like it, but I felt like it definitely serves the needs of the song. But I also appreciate that there was kind of like a good mix throughout where it just doesn't seem entirely just auto-tuned. But yeah, the instrumentation is gonna get stuck in my head. That chorus is gonna get stuck in my head, and that car scene / water scene is, I feel like, is pretty iconic. You know, so
Yeah.
I'm about it. You know. So yeah, overall this was great. I like this. This one's like hype. I would put this in like the hype tier list. You know, like I feel like you would throw this on like a bunch of other like hype songs in a playlist. You know, like some OG shit. I feel like I think it would do pretty well. That would be my argument for it. But yeah, I like it. 2 thumbs up. Big vibes.
I saw someone come in. I'm so sorry you missed Ring Ding Dong. You missed Juliet. You missed Amigo. Love Like Oxygen. You missed Replay.
Ooh!
We've had a very productive hour. And
We have
some very good songs. I kind of disagree with one of your points. Because you were like, I like how there's not all auto-tune. Like, it's not drenched in auto-tune. I think the song is drenched in auto-tune. I think it's dripping like that stage they're dancing on top of. And it's not, like... It's not great. But it's also not bad? Question mark? Like, if they had a Ring Ding Dong with 0 auto-tune, I would blast that to 20. Like, I would love if that version exists somewhere other than on stage, I assume. But I also don't hate the auto-tune. Like, it's obviously, it's very...
Oh yeah, you're also not an auto-tune fan either.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
I like auto-tune when it's used purposefully, when it's used, like, for funsies. This one I think is a lot of funsies. It's used all over the place for funsies. But it goes so hard. You just can't deny the song. You can't deny it. I think I put this on so many people's playlists, slightly because I'm memeing them. Like, I want, if they tell me they don't like K-pop, and I've shown them all the stuff that I would assume they'd like if they didn't like K-pop, and they still don't like it. I'm playing this one for them because at that point I've given up. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just gonna listen to it, and you're gonna have to deal. And this is one of those songs. I put it on our company playlist to have on as we were working. And everyone got so mad every time it would come on. And I'm like, guys, you don't understand. This song is so good. Like, I was preaching to. It was not gonna work. They were never gonna accept it.
They're never gonna hear you out.
In the slim chance they let it play all the way through, I think they would have gotten it. In the slim chance. It's iconic. I feel like this was the original K-pop meme song. I'm probably wrong in that. But I'm trying to get her over here. Hana, do you have anything to say about Okay.
Nothing?
So, direct quote from Hana.
Oh, God.
It's like if someone took Justin Bieber's Baby and sped it up 4,000 times. Including the styling. She started singing Baby, Baby, Baby really fast. And not gonna lie, it didn't sound too far off. I think you can. I think you can wear people down to like a song. I think that's like half of the MO of K-pop.
This is like waterboarding, you know? It's live waterboarding for me.
That's her hot take of the day. Thanks for your hot take.
Yeah,
Hana.
thank you.
I have a lot more.
Oh!
We're ready.
She was like, I have more in the tank. I got some loaded up.
Thanks, hot take Hana.
Oh, hot take Hana. Yeah, thank you for the hot take Hana segment, you know? Oh my God.
I guess she's watching while she's listening because she said, I like the amount of scarves they have. It was like of time. One Direction. Yeah, I remember all of the scarves.
Oh my God. Fuck.
No, I seriously think this is one of the first like K-pop meme songs, and I think it actually like lives up to the meme. Like this would absolutely still go viral on TikTok, but if someone checked it out, like the full length song, I don't think they'd be disappointed, you know.
Yeah, I will also say I love that this time period, or as specifically this song, has this like chainsaw like synth, which for whatever reason my pea-sized brain thinks the same sort of razor-toothed synth that they use for Gangnam Style. It's just like, yeah. I feel like whoever is producing K-pop music was just like, let's slap on some like chainsaw synth and we're good, you know?
Yeah.
Do we need a hype song? Put that synth on there, you know?
I think it's also just like the most unique song of K-pop.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Not of K-pop, but it's the most unique song that K-pop has done so well, because it's so like there's nothing Hana mentioned Baby, 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 but in reality there's nothing that would sound like this anywhere outside of K-pop.
That is true. Big facts.
It reminds her of 303.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
I love it. I love this song so much.
I'm feeling old tonight.
So much
I'm feeling old tonight. Anyway.
I could listen to this on repeat.
We have more stuff to get into, Therese. Anyway, Prism says, one of the first meme songs. Yeah. SHINee members don't even like this song either, so it's fine. I feel like SHINee has a lot of songs that they did not like. I hope not. I hope they like their music, you know?
Fantastic, elastic. I like seeing everyone sing along to this
I know.
song.
I saw all the chat. I saw all of chat just going hard. As the song was playing. Ufil says, yeah, this is one of the biggest meme songs of all time. It got a lot of hate / bad critic reviews, but screw them. This slaps. I don't care. There you go.
It's like when they said Mean Girls was a bad movie.
Wait,
they
what?
Didn't know.
That's I disagree.
They didn't know.
They didn't know. That's an L take.
right?
L take.
The
Sorry.
true people know.
The real OGs know. Anyway, this is great. I love when chat just sings along for the songs. That's the best part. Or they're just like, I can't wait to see what Brandon has to say about this song. He must be just stewing there. Great.
Yeah, we should have put a timestamp at the beginning saying we are going to check out Ring Ding Dong at exactly 9:12 There'll be a YouTube video, and there will be a ton of people that just go straight.
I'll put timestamps. Don't worry, guys. You can for all you Ring Ding fans. We got you. We got you loaded. Ofra says, thanks for joining, Ofra. Appreciate it. SHINee, like most of their songs, they hate Amigo. There are a lot of inside jokes around that song that they refuse to let us in on. What? Oh, now this is some dirt. This is some dirt.
Inside jokes.
I like dirt. Don't take that out of context. Anyway, this next one is Lucifer, so let's get into it. Yo, this choreo going off.
Right?
I've had at least 3 of these hairstyles, and that scares me. Okay. That ending was sick. All right. Perfect. This was Lucifer from SHINee. If you are somehow just joining us about halfway through, actually exactly halfway through, so come stick for the rest of it, be sick. I imagine you have heard this one, Therese. You were vibing out, so I'm like, Therese
I don't
probably
know
has
if
heard
I've
this one.
heard it all the way through.
Oh,
This might have been a
okay.
first for me.
What's your thoughts on it?
This is exactly what I expected it to be. It's very much like there aren't those like crazy highs and crazy lows that we hear in modern day K-pop.
Yeah,
It's a lot more of like keeping the vibe going, and it kind of pushes the energy really well like that. But I was kind of surprised that the chorus is pretty much all just eighth notes, like
yeah.
that 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 that
That
that
that
that that that that, that. And I'm like, how hard could it go if it's just eighth notes? Turns out it could
very
go
hard.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
They definitely have some like switch ups in there too, but I think I really like the instrumental. I think it adds the extra elements that I want in the song. And then I really like the vocals, of course. I think they actually do each of the verses really differently and really well. Um, and yeah, it's something I don't think I would ever hear outside of SHINee again. Like this is so unique. And of course you guys can give us some recs on what else we should check out if we like Lucifer, if we like Ring Ding Dong. But I'm gonna say thumbs up, SHINee only. I feel like only SHINee could pull this off.
A SHINee approved track,
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. This is great. I liked the synth on this song. I feel like it gives like nostalgic like video game kind of vibe. It's got
Yeah.
that kind of like video game like 8-bit or like 16-bit type of feel. So I'm definitely about that as being a huge video game nerd. I love that. Um, in regards to the song itself, I also love the like way that they doubled the vocals. I think in like that last
Mhm.
section of the last chorus, I thought that was really nice because it was something I wasn't really expecting, but I think it just adds that sort of extra oomph to the track that you're just like, man, what else could they do to this chorus that would just send it a little bit more? And I think just that way that they doubled the vocals was really sick. The bridge on this song was probably my favorite part of the song, excluding like the last chorus. I feel like K-pop has a tendency to just pop off with the last chorus, which rightfully so. I mean, if you're gonna send it, you might as well send it on the last chorus. So, I like that a lot. The choreo is really cool in this song too. I like the way that they set up some of the frames was really nice. Hairstyle, wild.
10 out of 10.
I have, like I said, I had probably at least 2 or 3 different haircuts that these guys had at some point. So, um, I
And
don't
I
know how
had
I feel about that.
one of 5 of these haircuts.
1 of 5. Is it this middle one, Therese?
Yeah, Taman. Yeah, I had that
Save it.
haircut.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
we all did. It's a millennial thing.
I don't think I had the Taman haircut. I did
No, but I
have. Oh boy, I had the shaved sides and like the long hair on top and all that shit.
Yeah, I think I tried to do it, but it ended up more like shaggy, normal girl hair. I don't know. You guys know.
I had the emo rock haircut. You're right, you fool. I still kind of do a little bit. I will also say, this is a very niche thing to say, but I'm curious in terms of like the K-pop like artists of this current time and like people who are emo and alt, like the crossover must have been like the Venn diagram must have been wild because there is like this really weird intersection of people that dressed emo
Oh,
and the people that dressed in K-pop. I'm sorry,
this is 2010.
I'm
The
sick.
peak of the scene.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy to me.
yeah.
As someone who also used to dress like this, I
Uh-huh.
feel
And
very.
make mixtapes for your friends.
Oh God! Oh no!
If
I,
SHINee wasn't on the mixtape,
SHINee was not.
it wasn't
SHINee was very
popping.
far off from the mixtape.
wasn't
SHINee
popping.
SHINee was not on the All American Rejects, Green Day, Fallout Boy, Sum 41 mixtape. You know, the
How was
angsty
it
shit.
not?
Well, I didn't know about SHINee, and I didn't know K-pop existed because I grew up in like bumblefuck nowhere, New Jersey. So
I feel like a lot of early K-pop fans, their first introduction to K-pop was through mixtapes from their friends.
that's fair. Can make that.
I think that's canon.
That is, I feel like that's probably true. And I would love to get. I think we have done Alex's first group that he got into. Have we done yours, Therese?
No, not yet.
Oh,
At some
okay.
point.
We will do it.
I mean, we're going into BTS, which is the
It's-
true entry of K-pop. But if we're talking about when I learned that K-pop was a thing, that was like 2 p.m.
we didn't do 4 minute. That's true. But we have done some. We have done some like really close stuff to Alex. Like I know Pixie's like one of his all times. But we probably was.
Yeah, Alex's first was 4 minutes.
4 minute. Yeah, Alex's first was 4 minute. Yeah, so we'll do 4 minute most likely. So keep your eyes peeled. You know, I like diving into these groups because I feel like oddly nostalgic for it. I think Therese had mentioned it in one deep dive we've done where I was like,
Yeah,
this
what
feels
was it
nostalgic. I forget what Therese said.
It's
But-
like daydream nostalgia.
Daydream, yeah,
Something like that.
yeah. I'm daydreaming right now. Ofer says the next song is the title track of the repackaged Lucifer and the 180 that might give you whiplash. Oh God. UFO says my first group was either Blackpink or BTS. Psy with Gang. Yeah, that's true. I did hear Psy with Gangnam Style first. That was probably my like true introduction. Even though I was just like, who's this guy? That's crazy. He's got. And then Ofer also said this song was actually in one episode of the show Lucifer. Oh, interesting.
Not gonna lie, part of the reason why I wanted to try watching Lucifer.
Really?
I feel like that's if there's K-pop anywhere, we're gonna find it because it's like so rare. It's like, oh my gosh, they put K-pop in here.
I wonder how many people found out about this song specifically from
It
that.
was immediately they were like, guys, they put SHINee and Lucifer.
Oh
They put
my
Lucifer and
God.
Lucifer. They have BTS Euphoria and Euphoria. Ah! They have like it happens all the time. I love it.
And Blackpink's song in just what? Oh my God.
Justice League.
BTS has
BTS
been
are
a
mentioned in the Marvel movies. I know.
yeah.
I think someone did the math and said that they were like canon. The 7 of them never got snapped. There was like a whole corkboard on this.
That's we're save it for a week from now, Therese. All right, we got
Yeah, I figured out the nostalgia for eras we didn't live in. It's called anemoia.
Anemoia.
Spelled like an enemy, but
And then
anemoia.
Anyway, before I have a stroke, which Oprah said that I might, this next one is Hello, so let's see what's up. Am I gonna get the whiplash?
이럴 때를 보면 나 어리기는 한가 봐 눈앞에 두고도 어찌할 줄 몰라 어떻게들 사랑을 시작하고 있는지 사랑하는 사람들 말해줘요 언젠가 그녀 손을 잡아볼래럴까요 감은 두 눈 위에 키스하는 날 도와줄까요 Hello, hello 나름대로 용기를 냈어요 Hello, hello 잠시 얘기할 내가 다가서야 하는지 좀 더 기다려야 하는지 모두 다른 말을 하는데 더 어려워 보기보다 눈이 높아요 이런 일 난 흔치 않아요 내 말 믿어줘요 yeah. 아무렇지 않게 그녀를 하늘 날 올까요 생각한 대로 모두 이루어진단 말 믿어요 Hello, hello 나름대로 용기를 냈어요 Hello, hello 잠시 얘기할래요 Hello, hello 내가 좀 서툴지 몰라도 Who knows 어쩜 우리 Oh yeah 좋은 아니죠 사실 말하자면 사랑도 이별도 해봤죠 하지만 어려워요 이 말을 믿어줘요 그대는 달라요 yeah. Hello, hello 이번엔 나를 다 걸게요 Hello, hello Ooh, yeah. Baby, baby, baby girl Hello, hello 지금은 어떨지 몰라도 Who knows 어쩜 우리 Hello, 네 곁을 맴도는 그 시간들을 계속 그 어떤 기쁨과도 비교 못해 이놈 몸짓 표현할 순 없죠 내 속담을 담는 랩을 해줄게 지금은 어떨지 몰라도 Who knows 우리 둘이 운명일지 몰라 Hello, hello
Oh. We're getting some storyline. Oh!
Wow, they're in love.
And we'll never know. Guys, that was SHINee. Hello, if you are joining us for this evening. Thanks. You're cool. I like you guys. Anyway,
Yeah,
Therese, have you heard this one before?
I don't think I have.
Oh, okay. Well, would you like to start?
I think I like this
Ooh,
as
okay.
much as I like, maybe like 5 degrees less than I like replay, but it's definitely in the same
5
realm,
degrees?
'cause yeah, like an acute angle, but
Okay.
below replay, still very, very good. I think this is a classic sound to go with.
Sure, yeah.
It's one of those that could get put on repeat, and I wouldn't even notice until like the 5,000th hello, and then I'd be like, "Huh, how long have I been listening to this?" But
50 hours? That's crazy.
yeah, right. But it's very cute. The vocals are crazy. I feel like we've talked
Ooh.
about that a lot, but I like that this was significantly less what's the word? Why am I blanking all this stuff? Significantly less
Intense?
vocal processing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Than previously. So I'm like I'm into it. I like when there's not a ton of vocal processing. And
That's fair.
another thing that stood out to me was like Minho must be tall because he made that car look like a Hot Wheel when he got out of it. You guys notice it? It was at like knee height for him. It was so short.
He's just like this.
I don't know.
He's just like, hey,
Is
what's
that
up?
how tall cars are? Is that
What's
how
up,
tall
guys?
like? Is that a
It's just
can?
good now my car, you know.
But yeah, I like it. It's classic.
Cool. For me, I thought this was great. I love a good ballad, and I feel like anytime I get a good ballady sort of song or like a love song, you know, it wells up all the emotions that I have stored in my heart. You know, I know Therese is on her haterade arc. No, I'm just kidding. She's not, but
Yeah,
she
boo,
doesn't.
happy
She doesn't
songs.
like emotions. You know, so I'm the 180. You know, I'm filled with emotion to the brim. You know, so no, this song was great. I think it carries super well. I will say there was a few members that I liked that I don't know their names. So if you would like to help me out in pointing out who was really cool, there was one specific member that had a giant. I don't know if it was like a bear or something, but they had a chain, and their hair was like a Justin Bieber type haircut. So I'm gonna try to see if I can skip to it. Oh, here we go. Maybe I got. I enjoyed these two members. So if you know who they are, let me know. More specifically, these two here. Um,
Good hair.
good
Great
hair,
hair.
great
Fun.
hair. Taemin on the left. Okay, thank you, youthful. And I don't know who has the giant. Oh, Wonu. Okay,
Onu.
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 Okay,
We learned Onu.
Onu. Okay, Onu and Taemin. Okay, cool. Very nice. Thank you, chat. They
Yeah.
were great. I like their vocal like tone. I wasn't able to, I feel like, point them out more specifically in previous SHINee tracks, but I feel like in this song specifically, I was like, man, they got a really nice vocal tone, and I'm gonna be keeping my eyes out, keeping my ears open, because I thought they were both really great. To me personally, I felt like they carried the song. Um, but yeah, this one's very light. I think the instrumentation kind of lends itself well to their more like cute or charm to their arc, and I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, I also enjoyed, there was some really cool like synth work in the back. I like, especially in the chorus, there was some like really like packed in synth towards the like back part of the mix, which I thought was really interesting. And for a song of this time period, I was kind of surprised that they, in terms of the production, that they're starting to like move things in kind of a different like space musically. So I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, I think this was really well done for a ballad song. Wasn't given what Ofra said in the chat, I wasn't sure what type of song I was gonna get, but I am so glad it was a ballad song, because I think these songs have been very like this so far, so it's been interesting to kind of go through the dynamics of different title songs back to back. But yeah, this one's probably up there for me in terms of some favorite ones we've listened to tonight. I really like this one. I'll probably go back and listen to it again very shortly. So very cool. All right.
Good stuff.
Well, I'm glad we figured out everybody here in this song, but we're gonna move on to the next one, which is Sherlock. So let's get into that one.
SHINee's back. SHINee's back. SHINee's back. Back.
Woo! Okay.
That's it.
지금부터 all stop 어느 누구라 해도 이 현장을 벗어나선 안 돼 명백한 이상 건 속에 긴장하지만 난 미신 안에서도 자유로워 이미 너의 떨린 숨결 하나까지 놓치지 않아 은밀하게 노린 심장의 보석 너의 불안한 그 시선까지 꿰뚫었어 난 용의 선상에 널 찾아냈어 난 Freeze 아무것도 모른단 얼굴로 넌내 몸을 흔들어 기회를 노려 두 개의 다 긴 밤 불꽃처럼 퍼져 baby I'm curious yeah
Oh.
사진 속 네가 숨간 미소지 I'm so curious yeah I'm so curious yeah 하루에도 수백 번씩 널 떠올리다 쫓아냈다 내 머릿속을 채운 의문 네가 원한 것이 뭔가 소리 다 사라져 어쩜 넌 이미 알았는지 모르지 내 마음은 애초부터 굳게 잠기지 않았었지 내게만은 범인은 이 안에 있어 아무도 나갈 수 없어 너와 나 어떤 누구도 너의 모든 것들에 다 증거를 내 발견했어 너를 꼭 찾아 내게 사진 속 네가 순간 걸어나와 I'm so curious
Guys, download the app in the App Store.
I wonder if you can even download it.
SHINee's in the house. Oh, so give it up, give it up, give it up for SHINee. Give it up, give it up, give it up for SHINee.
Oh. They did it. I'm so proud of them.
Can confirm, world's most beautiful girl.
Facts. I can't.
Oh, that's good.
All right, that was apparently Sherlock and Clue plus Note. If you are just joining us, which I had no idea, so my apologies if you watch this and think I'm stupid. It's because I am stupid. But either way, the song, I liked it. This was a great track. I will also say I like the combo. I'm curious if they release, because these are two songs, I would assume based off of the title. I'm curious if they released each one of them individually. Like, I obviously know this is like a mashup of two songs, but I would be curious to hear if they wind up releasing each song individually. Also,
I mean, typically in K-pop, there aren't usually pre-releases. There are now, but
okay.
I don't think pre-releases were common. So this is like drop, title track, and then on the album you get the other two songs.
Okay.
Y'all can correct me if that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure
the songs are
the
to
entire
be
album was released all at once.
Okay. Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. I thought the song was very fun. I like the combo of like the different instrumentation. I also was very surprised at how many glass breaking sound effects they could include in this song, and they just said yes and then just threw that bitch on there. There's so much there was so much glass breaking sound effects on this song, which is a little bit insane, but I respect it. I also gotta give a shout outs to Taemin for his outfit, sporting the a good Howl's Moving Castle cosplay there. That was the first thing that I thought of. And no offense to anybody that liked Taemin's look in this music video. That was like my first thought. I was like, wow, that kind of looks familiar. And I couldn't figure.
Hal.
He kind of looks like Hal a little bit.
That's a sleigh.
That is a sleigh. I mean, real flexing out here. But the song itself was great. Enjoyed kind of the instrumentation of this. The back and forth was very interesting. But I really feel like, again, I know we're beating a dead horse here, but the vocals on this song was really, really sick. I think that if any song was to kind of highlight their vocal skill, I would probably put this in there, like in a category of like songs where they can just vocally pop off, and I felt like this one was another good representation of that. I also think it was a good representation of both Minho and Key in terms of their rapping. I think there was some really good segments where they were doing some stuff as well, and choreo is great. I like that one where they're like pan the camera like on an angle and they are doing those like big like wide steps. I don't know why, just brought a smile to my face. Enjoyed it. It kind of reminds me of like Kingdom Hearts when Sora walks really goofy. and that was my first thought. So I'm a nerd. You're welcome, guys. But yeah, that was a vibe. I enjoyed this one a lot. I'm curious to go back and listen to this one because I feel like tonally there was a lot going on that I don't feel like I was able to get through upon first listen. But yeah, overall, really fun song. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think totally with you. Tonally, a lot going on. I'm really into it. I don't think I knew that Clue and Note were two separate songs. News to me now. They did the same thing for Super M. They did the same thing for wasn't there an NCT song that had that? And now they're doing it for like Triple S, and I think it's a really cool concept.
Yeah.
Like just having the full songs available to listen to, and then also combining them into one song. So yeah, obviously copying off of this kind of format because SHINee was the first to do it. But I really liked the storyline. I feel like this is the first time in a while we've gotten a storyline music video, so
Yes.
very cute. I was totally into Ghost Girl Jessica from Girls' Generation. And wait, where was the comment?
Oh God.
I think it was Gondo that said, "I wonder if the mystery is why Jessica left Girls' Generation." They never solved it. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Ofra. This song started the SHINee x Sherlock BBC Tumblr war? What is that? I need more information.
I feel like you're opening up a can of worms here with this. Oh no.
But yeah, I think it's a really, really solid song. And solid two songs. I'm gonna check them out for sure after this. But it's definitely like a production. It makes me think like if there was a Broadway show of Sherlock, this would be like the second track. It would be the first track, which would be like the intro, what's going on, and then it would be this track, like, I'm curious what's going on. So anyone that's in the production industry, hit me up. We can work on this. We can get this going. But yeah, I am curious and also intrigued. Very good looks all around this time. Really, I'm picking up on some Jonghyun bias inside me.
Ooh.
I'm feeling the voice. He's got the voice.
I gotta also agree with Clixley. They said, "Oh, I forgot about the SM Everything ads era." Yeah, I also forgot about that, and I thought my computer was like it's filled with malware, and I was like, "Great, glad I can find out live on stream." So I'm glad I'm not going crazy. And then I also want to give a shout out to Ofra because I made the Howl's Moving Castle comment, and they said that Taemin actually went as him for Halloween once. So there we go. That's I feel fully vindicated now. Yes. If you have a photo of that, I'm gonna look it up.
Amazing.
We
got an answer on the Tumblr.
Oh God! Oh
when
no!
The song came out. The SHINee, the Shaywolves, is that the name of the fandom name? Took over the Sherlock tag on Tumblr with everything on this song, and
oh my God.
The show's fandom was very confused. Yes.
I am so on board with that.
That is some cash money behavior from K-pop stands. Ruining social media since 2012.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that, Therese. What? We're on the internet. It could get get taken out of context. I'm just saying.
We do ruin social media.
Oh God! All right. Well,
we take all the trending hashtags.
Listen, if this is gonna get clipped, then at least just funnel it back to us. And yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Anyway.
We haven't gotten canceled yet, so
don't say it, Therese. Why are you bringing this shit up? You gotta speak the shit into existence. I don't.
We're just too unbothered.
That's true. I am pretty unbothered. Yeah. Don't,
It's
Default.
gonna happen
Don't.
at some point. It happens to everyone on the internet.
Oh god.
Oh, there's a picture.
Oh, okay. Now you gotta
I'm
click on
clicking
it.
it. Oh, that's hot.
All right,
That's a good
guys.
one.
Here you go.
Attention to detail.
That's on point. This deserves some kudos.
Shout out.
Shout out to Taemin. Big looks. You know, Taemin bias escalated. You know, now I'm a Taemin bias. You know.
That's the last time we click a link in comments.
That is
Dangerous
I
moves
trust
we
you,
got
Ofra. I trusted you. Don't take that for granted. I believe that Ofra wouldn't do me like that, you know. Change the screen to be I did change it. We're good.
I
We're
clicked
good.
on it first.
Yeah, Therese good. Therese was
No chill.
Therese good. SHINee invented Halloween in Kpop. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, were they the ones that started the like SM Halloween parties? Because I've seen tons of those pictures.
I have not. Therese cancels. No, stop. All right. We gotta keep going.
I don't have that kind of power.
We gotta keep going. We can't have Therese with all this
Oh,
this
they
power.
were the ones. Okay, because I've seen SM Halloween parties for some reason. Like every year, there's these crazy costumes going on with all of the SM artists putting on some pretty elaborate stuff. And yeah, SHINee did start dance practices. We got confirmation of that back from Replay, was the first ever dance practice in K-pop. So yeah, they're definitely
the trendsetters.
Top dogs.
Respect. We had to put respect on SHINee's name here tonight, so we love it. Anyway, we're gonna keep it moving here. We have Dream Girl next, so let's see what's good. The full costume trend. Okay. Thank you, Ofra.
어디서부터 시작했는지 그게 중요한 게 아니야 지금 내 눈엔 너무 완벽한 네 모습만 보이는 걸 회색빛 이 세상에 네 입술만 붉게 빛나 입을 맞추려던 그 순간 또 꿈에서 깨네 아직도 네 얼굴이 이렇게 생생한데 잡았던 손의 온기가 이렇게 따스한데 밤이면 내게 다가와 기침이 되면 사라져 매일 이렇게 똑같이 너를 보낼 순 없는데 어두운 꿈인 거래지만 제발 날 떠나지 마 손에 잡힐 듯 잡히지 않는 매일 밤 이렇게 널 기다려 달콤히 사랑을 속삭이고 믿음이 사라질 dream girl 잠깐만 멈췄어 이건 꿈이 아닌데 눈부신 그 미소 이건 네가 확실해 심장이 날 시켜 몰래 너를 따라가 오늘은 한 순간
guy.
꿈처럼 넌 사라져 꿈속에 네 얼굴이 매일 밤 똑같은데 좀 더 가까워질 때도 이젠 된 것 같은데 살짝 미소만 늘리고 그대로 너는 사라져 매일 이렇게 똑같이 너를 보낼 순 없는데 어두운 꿈인 거래지만 제발 날 떠나지 마 손에 잡힐 듯 잡히지 않는 매일 밤 이렇게 널 기다려 달콤히 사랑을 속삭이고 믿음이 사라지니까 나 없는 하루가 두려워 매일은 걷고 있겠지만 애타게 붙잡아봐도 아무런 약속 없이 넌 내 곁을 떠나 그대 눈빛 그대 입술 보는 느낌 You're so beautiful 한순간도 내게 눈을 뗄 수 없어 그것도 표현도 너한테는 뺄 수 없어 머리부터 발끝까지 그대 원해 only girl 하나부터 백까지 부드럽게 대하지 그대가 날 택하는 나를 이 세상에서 손에 잡힐 듯 잡히지 않는 매일 밤 이렇게 널 기다려 달콤히 사랑을 속삭이고 사랑을 속삭이고
All right, that was SHINee Dream Girl. If you're just tuning in, thank you for watching. Rafaela, I didn't comment on your comment earlier. Once this video goes up, if you want to leave in the comments B-sides, let us know. That would be best. Because in chat, it will get lost to time forever. So please put it in the YouTube video. Very cool. I guess I'll start. I love this song. This was great. High energy, very fun. I think the instrumentation was also really great in this song as well, and I think it is very complementary to what SHINee does. More specifically, that chorus. I thought the chorus was super, super, super catchy. I loved all of the different like vocal harmonies going on in the back. I think the way they stacked the chorus up super nicely was awesome. The choreo is also really fun, and I just think the music video was just like lighthearted, very like fun, chill. It looks like they were having a good time from what I could tell. I feel like from what I've seen online about like K-pop music video shoots, they are probably pretty grueling, I would imagine. So for them to seem like they're having an enjoyable time in this video, I think was good. But yeah, overall, I thought this was awesome. This is definitely pretty up there. I don't know where I place this one at currently because we got a couple more to listen to tonight. But yeah, I like this. This is great. Therese, your thoughts? What are you thinking?
This is my favorite SHINee song that I've never heard. Why have I never heard this? What is going on?
Yeah, oh my god.
Why are you guys not blowing this up on TikTok right now? I'm upset. Someone mentioned the #2 pencil pants. I don't think I even noticed.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Wait. No. We need to go back to this. I need
Look
to
at
get
them. His like pelvis is the eraser.
Oh my
it's like
god.
a eraser. What is going on?
Wait. Look at this shit. Holy fuck. I didn't even see this. Thank you, Jack Fury. I can't unsee it now, Jack Fury. Thank you.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh.
And I was literally going to say, wow, I love the styling in this music video.
Also, the color combo on David.
He's a full eraser. I don't understand what's happening.
Oh my god.
Obviously, he pulled it off because we had nothing to say on that.
We had nothing to say. We didn't even see it.
Damn. I was going to mention Taemin though, because he definitely popped off on this song.
He did.
Full in Taemin. Let's get more of that. Yeah. And I'm geeking out over the set, guys. Like, this is so simple. It's such a simple set, but they probably had it in like a rotating box. I don't know how they were doing some of the scenes where like someone was like falling against the floor and then it looked
probably like a camera
started getting up, and I don't know if that was like horizontal. I love it. I love this set. And the song was the only song ever to win a quadruple crown on a single music show. So that means like in the music shows where each week a bunch of artists perform, then the crowd votes on which song wins that week. They were the first group to get 4 wins in a row on the same show. So 4 different weeks. People still voted them up to first. And now the music shows have a limit of only 3 wins per song. That's so funny. Because they were like, this isn't going to end. We're going to keep going.
We're going to keep listening to Dream Girl forever. Yeah.
Could
be worse, I would argue.
Info.
Yeah, thank you, Ofra. Crushing it tonight.
That's crazy. I think I might also have nightmares about those.
I'll switch it off, Gunky, so you get done.
Taemin like running towards me with those pants on. I don't know. I'd be like happy, scared, happy, scared, happy, scared. You know?
It's like that scene in it's like that scene in SpongeBob. Have you seen this? Oh, like that. Like
yeah, like that.
Oh my god. Yeah, you have an insane amount. Keep giving it to us, Ofra. Give us the trivia. We love it. I'm a trivia stan out here. if I ever decide to enter into a K-pop trivia contest, then I'll
You think
have
you
the
can do
well. No, I don't. Not now. I have a lot of training to do. I need an SM training moment, you know. Very cool. Thank you, Youthful. I appreciate you got the SpongeBob reference. But yeah, no, this is great. I put this pretty high up there. I'm surprised. I think some people recommended it in our comments. I'm almost positive, so not surprised. It's a good one. All right. Well, we're keeping the train moving here. This is Why So Serious next. So, let's see what's good. With this guitar, okay. Huh.
너도 미 언제부터였는지 기억도 안 나네 대충 100년 전 그냥 그대 본 날부터 시작이다 이제부터 그게 더 중요하니까 이런 게 영화 어디서 본 것 같은데 Oh no we gon' get it 비틀대는 걸음으로 걷자 그게 우리 사랑의 방식 Why so serious 로미오와 줄리엣 슬픈 스토리가 아니야 다 잘 될 거야 결국 해피엔딩을 아는 노년의 소설 매니아 하지만 불쑥대던 심장 엔진을 renew 빛이 없던 나의 입술이 다시 붉은 color noise Baby 날 어떻게 생각해 Baby 어떻게 생각해 우리 다 그렇지 않아 벌써 닮아가고 있는 걸 해지는 나와 거리를 호적되며 헤매 뇌 따윈 없이 보이겠지만 나를 고민이겠지 See 그 머리 작은 그런 거 몰라 그냥 널 사랑하게 돼내 빛은 다시 뜨거워져 그 모든 이유는 그대 Come on 당신의 클라이막스 막 시작돼 이 음악이 더 커지면 우린 살아있어 Tonight Why so serious 로미오와 줄리엣 슬픈 스토리가 아니야 다 잘 될 거야 결국 해피엔딩을 아는 넌 내 소설 매니아 마지막 불쑥대던 심장 엔진을 renew 빛이 없던 나의 입술이 다시 붉은 컬러로 Baby 날 어떻게 생각해 Baby 어떻게 생각해 우린 다 그렇지 않아 벌써 닮아가고 있는 걸
All right, are you getting a little more? I don't know.
That's me.
That was it. Okay, cool.
Dancing in the room.
That was Why So Serious from SHINee, if you're just joining us tonight. Therese, have you heard this one?
I thought I had, but apparently not. Apparently
Woo!
I was not listening with my ear holes.
Why'd you say it like that?
What?
Never mind. Anyway, if you would like to go, what's your thoughts on this
Yeah.
song?
Okay, so the song only has 4 members in the MV. Jonghyun wasn't there because of a car accident. That's unfortunate.
Hmm.
Taemin covered most of his lines. The album version has all 5. Okay,
Oh.
the girl is Red Velvet's Irene, and the song is
Oh.
literally about a zombie falling in love. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite zombie movies. I love zombie movies. It's my niche interest as of COVID, I guess.
Oh.
Warm Bodies is a 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Romeo and Juliet retelling of zombie falling in love with human. Nicholas Holt is in it. Highly recommend. Anyway, that's also the plot of that movie. um, but okay, so yeah, that's really cute. I'm gonna look up the lyrics then later because obviously we're in like the olden times of K-pop before English lyrics were
before
posted with
before
music
English
videos. So
existed. Yeah.
this is when you would listen and then read whatever fan translations you found on Twitter. We're all there. We're all there. Okay. The guitars in this song were crazy. I know you're gonna talk about them, Brandon.
I am.
So I want you to go off because I am like, I don't think I expected. I
I
don't think
didn't
I
either.
expected this at all. And then they just suddenly harmonize in a completely different key, and I'm like, why, when were we gonna do this? There was no prefacing. It was just, oh, all of a sudden different key. Sorry, and it was just enough to get me like into the song where I was like, wait, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen after this? And it kept happening. It was really, really cool. I love when they play around with keys like that. Um, I'll be honest though, as much as they were changing the key and harmonizing and all that, it made me like the guitar sound a little less because I really liked what they were singing and I wanted to hear more of their singing like that and less of the guitar.
That's
I just
fair.
think it was a little loud
I
in my
will agree.
opinion.
I will agree with that, Therese. You got
But
me
it
on
did
that.
make a really cool like dynamic, like I don't think I could listen to any other song like that. It would be crazy.
I didn't. To be fair, I didn't know what. Well, most cases, I didn't know what I was getting into with this song, and I am very, 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 very pleasantly surprised. As Therese mentioned, I am gonna pop off and talk about guitar. So all you guitar nerds, what's up? But man, this riff was super sick. I like the kind of like shuffle it has. Like it's very the way that they styled out the guitar in this song was very interesting, and it's also like really distorted, which I wasn't expecting from a SHINee song. If I'm being 100% transparent, it wasn't something that I was particularly a fan of initially, but I feel like as the song kind of went on, like the guitar got better, and then they incorporated like some brass elements, which was really sick. It had like this borderline between like weirdly enough like some like Aerosmith type like guitar riff, which I thought was interesting, just because like I grew up listening to that sort of stuff. So weirdly enough, it kind of gave me that sort of Joe Perry. If anybody is a guitar fan and knows Aerosmith, like it gave me that kind of like Aerosmith sort of feel to it, which I felt nostalgic for, which is very cool. Um, as well as I think the vocals on this were really cool. I will also say I gotta give a shout out to Taemin because vocal pop off moments were immaculate in this song, and I think he obviously really did a great job of highlighting his vocal skills. I know under that short amount of time, it was very cool to see him really just kind of shine more. No pun intended. But I just overall thought the song was really well put together. I will say the guitars were a tiny bit loud, and again, I know this is probably. I mean, this song was released 11 years ago, so I'm not going to be too harsh on things that happened almost over a decade ago, but I really enjoyed that, and I'm curious. I know Youthful had put in the comments here that they worked with someone, and I can't see
Was it
who it was.
Kenzie?
I think it was
Was this
Kenzie.
the
Yeah,
Kenzie one? Yeah.
yeah. So I'm curious if Kenzie does wind up writing material similar to this, where they incorporate like a lot of guitar elements or like more rock elements. Um, that was pretty interesting to me. Okay, the same producer as Girl Generation. I appreciate it. Yeah, I be curious. I'd imagine this might be just kind of like a one off. I don't know if I don't know how much of SHINee stuff typically delves into that sort of rock or like yeah, I guess rock category of music. But if anyone knows, let me know. I know Ofra said check out the live rock versions of some of their. Oh, so they do have live versions of. Okay, interesting. I will have to check out Amigo then. Um, that's interesting. So I'll have to I guess I'll have to do my SHINee homework. But yeah, I thought this was great. Definitely well in my wheelhouse in terms of things that I already enjoy. But I think the vocals, especially in the chorus, I felt like that was where the song definitely took more of a definitely a more stronger role in that chorus, which I really appreciate because like all the like layered vocals, the way that they put the brass together on top of like all of the like bass, drums, guitar work, it just sounded super full. So I loved it for that reason. So this was probably just gonna be high up on my personal bias list because I love, you know, like rock and heavier metal music and stuff. So I feel like this plays into my strengths of things that I already enjoy. But yeah, I like this one a lot. This is cool. Big big feels. I also agree with you, Full. That was the only thing I could think of as well was the Heath Ledger Joker line. I thought they were gonna say that, and I was like, I think that is not in the
I thought
same
it was
time frame.
related to said phrase, so.
I don't think they're in the same time frame. If I have
Oh,
if I had to
okay.
guess. I mean, this was
Um,
11 years ago, so I don't
I don't know
think
how long
I
ago.
don't think Dark Knight came out 11 years ago. Unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Hey, listen, I've been wrong before. This came
Dark
out
Knight
after
was in
that.
2008.
Oh man, God, never mind then.
We're
Jesus
old.
Christ.
Hi, we're
Oh
old. Hi. So
God, fuck. All right, well,
it's probably inspired by.
it probably is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um.
Which is fine. I'm about it.
Wow.
God damn it, man.
On that note,
We're gonna get into the next SHINee track. This is
we only have
everybody.
2 left, guys.
Two
Also, a
left.
preface because I tried uploading some of these songs earlier. This song might get cut from YouTube's policy. I love this song, so I'm really sad about it. But
Oh no. Well,
go
if
check
you're
it out on SM's channel.
if you're in Twitch chat, you heard it. You can put I was here for Brandon's reactive.
You can
Everybody.
come up with some crazy stuff that happened during the live reaction in chat.
I'll just cut out a part and it's just me just making faces like, you know, that. There we go. Anyway, let's get into everybody. They're so bad. Anyway, that was SHINee View. If you're joining us for our final song of the evening. Therese, you put it at the end, so I feel like you have a good reason to why you put it at the end.
I feel like it speaks for itself.
That's true.
Nomu Arum Dao View. Yeah, it's stuck in our heads now. That along with everybody, that along with replay, that along with Lucifer, that it's one of those just classic good songs where I think someone mentioned like it started the deep house trend in K-pop. So drop your favorite deep house K-pop tracks.
Let us know.
I love it. I didn't know what was going on in the music video. Like I said,
Yeah. Oh my God.
I've not watched many
Scandalous.
SHINee music videos. I think they were doing vitamins, and they were hanging out with some nice ladies that were showing them around Thailand because apparently this was filmed in Thailand, so that's cool.
Allegedly.
Yeah. What else do I say? It's a good deep house song. It's got lyrics, but I don't know what they are, and that's fine with me because I listen to K-pop. lyrics written by Junghyun. Great job, Junghyun.
Hey, let's go. We love it. And this is
Oh,
another Ryan Jung special here. So we stand Ryan Jung here apparently. So
Oprah said the song describes love experience through synesthesia. I love that.
ah,
Yeah,
very cool.
yeah. This is a good summer song.
They consider this to be their easiest choreo. I can't dance, so this looked hard. So
Yeah.
I guess I got to get better, get good, you know. Um, Especially if I'm gonna have to hit some of these milestones in terms of our, in terms of the things that the subscriber limits have hit that I have to do.
Oh,
That I will only mention this time and never mention again, so everybody forgets about it, you know. But anyway, I thought the song was good. I thought it was nice and like vibey, chill, you know. I don't feel like it particularly like there is definitely some moments vocally that I feel like they had a little bit of pop off moments, but I would argue this one's pretty chill and tame in terms of like their vocal styling, which is not a bad thing. It's just kind of a different take, and so I respect that, especially considering the song is not like super intense. I like that they kind of kept it similarly to what they were doing, but um overall I thought this was pretty solid. I'd probably put this at like middle of the road. It wasn't like the best SHINee song I've heard tonight, but it's definitely not the worst SHINee song that I've heard tonight either. So which, not to say I had any really bad songs that I didn't like in this stream, but just
there were.
overall, oh,
You
maybe
didn't
one,
like songs. That's
maybe
okay.
one, maybe one, you know. But yeah, no, overall I thought this was pretty chill. I'd probably put this in the like chill summer. Like I think this would be a good driving song. Like you just put the windows down
Oh,
and
for
you're just
sure.
vibe. You know, like you're hitting up the coast or something. You know, I feel like that would be this gives that type of vibe. You know, which I'm totally about. So, uh, yeah, I like this one a lot. This was a good one to end off with, I'd argue. So, good job, Therese. Thank you for putting the list together here. Um, as well as that, it looks like we got a couple comments. Uful says, visual utilize light like Instagram filters to show the group performing before getting kidnapped by a legion of female fans. The video is interspersed with scenes showing members lifting beers from stores, using strangers' pools, and breaking into deserted warehouses to party with their fans. Huh.
I don't quite like that kidnapped by fans
Yeah.
thing when they were
Eh.
showing the cloth.
Yeah, the chloroform.
And don't do that. Don't
Don't
do
do that.
that. That's a
We
good
can't.
way
We can't.
to
Yeah,
get a restraining order.
we
And
can't condone that. Don't do it.
yeah, that's not no.
Not good. Not good vibes. And we're only halfway through the discography, which is great. Thank you, Ofra. We're gonna be doing part through 2 tomorrow here on Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are watching this and you're a fan of SHINee and you haven't given us a follow, go do it up. Be really sick. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit sub and then follow us on Twitch so you can come join us for part 2. We will be doing the solo stuff at a later date. We have BTS month that has taken up the entire month of June. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. I'll also give a sneak peek for people that are hanging out in chat for Friday. So, I had this either really smart or really stupid idea, but I'm going to have Friday open to come on live and you can suggest things that I should check out live. So just tell me what I should look up on YouTube. Give me a suggestion. We'll watch it. I can't guarantee it will be on YouTube, but give me some good stuff and I'll check it out live and it will just be me. So that will be fun. No Island 2 Friday and for the next couple weeks because they're going through voting right now. And the episode that they're like, they, you know, obviously have to pick who wins. They have to shoot the episode, all that sort of stuff. This is what Alex told me. I don't know. I'm just regurgitating what he told me. But I would just assume based off of other elimination shows I've seen. But yeah, that's pretty much where it's at. Asian Boy, they are all in the Google Drive, so they should all be uploaded. We're all up to date currently for the drive. If it gets too many views, then I will migrate them over to Patreon most likely. So yeah, but yeah, Friday I will be doing a chat stream. So come join me, give me some recommendations, preferably stuff that uh that I could probably either post or be that we don't wind up doing a deep dive on. So if it's like a
Did
big
you
group,
fully set up the Patreon?
I will have it set up probably by tomorrow.
Awesome.
So yeah, the Patreon's up and loaded, but the Vimeo stuff I had to upload all of the stuff with music because I literally got a comment today about Red Velvet and all of the songs are removed from Red Velvet. So if you are watching this and you commented about the Red Velvet stuff, I will have that uploaded with all the music and stuff. So that's what we might have to do going further. If that is the case, follow us on Patreon. That's the best way to hear all the songs and all these streams in their entirety, unadulterated. So that'd be really sick.
And we also, as Brandon mentioned, we have BTS month coming up. It's going to be like 6 streams of nothing but BTS. And partially because like in June BTS already has a huge celebration surrounding their anniversary, but
Yeah.
also because we know the fans being me, are not going to be happy with just the title tracks or just the solo member songs. So it's going to be a lot of stuff. I'm going to update we had a schedule posted in our community tab. You can check that, but I have to update it because unfortunately Alex will be out on June 19th. So we will probably do B-sides that day and then move the rest of the discography to the next day. So, yeah. Gunky has a question. Is Friday only for K-pop or everything?
That's up to chat.
Do everything. Because we'll probably give him a list of things that he's not allowed to watch yet because we're still gatekeeping.
I'm
We
getting
like to
gatekeep.
good stuff from him. But definitely anything you recommend that are from groups we've already done deep dives into
Yeah.
is fair game, of course.
That's true. I forgot to mention
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you just you can
Gatekeep
only gatekeep
everything.
groups that I haven't checked out. So if you go through the
Yeah.
entire YouTube playlist and it's a group we've already covered and you would like me to check them out, then do that. Ofra, thank you for the sub. Much love to you. Did you do SHINee now because it was their 16th anniversary a few days ago? We did not. It was
Yes.
just ironic.
Yes, that was planned.
How
Totally planned.
Therese, don't lie to our fans like this, okay?
Totally, absolutely, I knew this.
Stop. All right, I'm gonna tell
Wow.
you the truth, Ofra. They won our poll on YouTube. So just ironically and happenstance that we decided to do the deep dive for SHINee. I almost assumed we did it because we knew that we didn't want to wait till after BTS month to do it. So we decided to just jam pack that shit into the week before we do BTS month. So that
we will likely do like the SHINee solo stuff after June or around June. I think the one we want to dive into after BTS might be IU, which is also an early era K-pop
we did
dive. So
I'm ready to cry.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I heard
Yes,
IU is hella emotional, so I'm ready to get the tears rolling. I'm ready to get my eye sockets emptied with tears, you know? You're going to run out of tears. Yeah, I think also, I know Gunky had asked if we were going to do IU at some point. Yeah, so I know we got a couple people, and Therese has been forking ahead for us to do IU, so I'm sure we will do IU 100%. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled. If there's any other suggestions, we should probably update the boys and girls groups, even though I think we did it for the polls, but we'll let you know if there's anything else we are interested in. But yeah, thank you for joining us. If you want to join us for SHINee Part 2, come join us tomorrow. I know our schedule's a little messy this week, so appreciate it. As well as that, Raphael, thanks for joining us. Hopefully you'll join us for another one. I've seen you in a couple chats, so appreciate it. But yeah, we'll be doing SHINee tomorrow, and then yeah, Free for All Friday is what I'm gonna call it. So come join me for Free for All Friday. Anything's on deck for Friday, so show up and we'll have a blast. So thank you so much. Therese, thank you for putting the plays together as per usual. Much love.
Thanks to the chat for correcting us and giving us all that extra info. Really helpful, honestly.
Yes, chat is very sick. We love chat. If you want to be a part of chat, come join us live. It'd be really sick. I know some of you can't because time frames, and we do not want you to lose lack of sleep for watching us. We are not that important. So thank you
Yeah.
for hanging out. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.